We are back. Weez and Keek Speak, KRKPodcast. And this is becoming a recurring theme here. We're in
It's
our
like
part three of
it's
the,
like weekly news is trending every week now.
yeah, back with more Diana Russini and Mike Vrabel news at this point. I guess it's now news.
It's it's
Um,
it's, it's a weekly topic, not news. Weekly topic because every week more and more details come out. And the worse it's getting, the more details come out, and it's just like I feel bad for two people in the situation, for her husband and for his wife. More for his wife because they were together since like 1999. So
her husband is getting the short end of the stick. And
both of them getting the short end of
this
the
is
stick, but
no,
her
but
husband
this
is
is a
definitely
case.
getting the worst.
Yeah, this is a case of the cover up is worse than the crime. Because when the crime, well, not really. Oh, actually, that's wrong. Because we're finding out actually how bad the crime was. Video resurfaced from like, what, 6 years ago of Diana Russini and Mike Vrabel on a boat with Diana Russini visibly pregnant when she was pregnant with her son. The son that
Whose
is
name is Mike?
the son that she shares with her husband that is named Michael.
Allegedly.
And I mean,
We don't know if that's at this point. We
listen,
don't know if that's his kid because why? Like, first of all, Mike Vrabel, I hope you wasn't having intercourse with this lady when she was pregnant because that is
come on,
actually
we're past that. We are way past that. That man, and what it has evolved to now is now that we're wondering about the child.
yeah. That's really
Because for you guys to have vacations with her pregnant,
with just y'all on the boat and y'all both saw y'all names like goofballs.
come
Like,
on.
yeah, that's definitely starting to. And I think the husband said too. They got to get a paternity test. They got to get a paternity test. And
Who will be against that?
Diana Russini.
Wow.
Can't be.
Yeah, I know she can't
Can't
be,
be.
but she would be.
In
She
the
shouldn't be.
beginning,
She can be.
the
Actually, can
reason
be,
why
but
this is
she shouldn't be. But she can be. She can be against it, but she shouldn't be against it.
listen, the reason why this story continued to have legs is because Mike Vrabel and Diana Russini kept saying how the story does not have legs. And
Because the legs were in the air. Yeah, it did have legs.
listen, it is. Come on, man. We're
This
talking
is no
about
look. This is
disrespect.
they were in a relationship, bro. This is no longer that was a full on relationship. That shit had been
It
going
was a
on for.
relationship. It
They were in a
was a
relationship
relationship.
before she got married. That's why her mom was questioning why her husband did divorce her, and now we understand why. We understand why now. Like, why she getting on air feeling that confident to basically cuck buddy, talking crazy and all this extra stuff about him. Because she clearly didn't give she didn't care about buddy. So it is
If
wild.
you're supposedly pregnant with you and your husband are pregnant, you're saying that you're working, and she was work. I guess I guess that probably happened on
Work it
another
out.
work trip.
Work it out.
But
She
I
was
mean, come
working
on.
out. Not working, work it out. Difference.
All these videos and pictures of you and Mike Vrabel showing up together on trips and meetings and places, and
And
come
she
on
wrote
now.
that stupid ass letter talking about she not gonna let. That's why she did that because she knew shit was finna get real. She like, you know what?
Hmm.
I'm finna say this before I go. Because again, Diana Russini just loves to. She has mouth diarrhea of the mouth, where it's just
Yeah,
all the
we're now
time.
on part three of the situation, and it just keeps evolving as we go further because
I was
how
talking,
they tried to
and you know
swap the
what?
story.
I'm trying to figure out. Like I was listening to ESPN radio, and they were saying some good stuff. Like, why ain't Mike Vrabel the next time he go to a press conference? They need to grill his ass because he ain't getting enough heat either, and he
Yep.
he low key skating and they better not. If this is anybody else,
No, but the comparisons,
they would have been
see,
fucking like let's do a comparison, okay? Remember when Joe Mazzulla got caught cheating? What happened
not
to
Joe
Joe
Mazzulla.
Mazzulla?
You're
What's his
talking about
name? The dude from the
Ime
Celtics?
Udoka.
Ime Udoka. I'm sorry, Ime Udoka. Remember when
Yeah.
he got caught cheating? What happened to
hmm
him?
But the difference is that they work together. They were staffers.
Diana Russini is a reporter
Works for
that
the
has
Atlantic.
information on other teams that she could be giving
But
him.
no, she works for the Atlantic.
Yeah. See, look, see.
She's a beat reporter. If she worked for the New England Patriots, it would be and he didn't get fired, it would be the same thing. That would be a problem. But her working for the Atlantic, it it it,
It's kind of delayed.
it doesn't have the same,
Okay, you back. You were
that's an
delayed for a
in-house
second.
thing.
You were delayed for a second, but you back now. Nah, but yeah, no. It's she worked for Atlantic, but she still has because she talks to other teams and all this extra stuff, and she is an insider with inside information, so she could be sharing that information with him. He needs to be investigated.
That's a stretch.
No, that's not a okay. It's not a watch. Watch when he get investigated. That's not a stretch. Watch when he gets investigated. She has inside information on T. She's an inside reporter.
I mean,
That was her
it's
job. So
yeah.
that's not. You can't do that. That's a conflict of interest too. You cannot do that.
Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, it's it can I do see a potential conflict of interest. It is out of taste, and anytime you have someone who you're supposed to be reporting on or interviewing, anytime
All
y'all
that nigga
fucking
had
it,
to
and
do. All that nigga had to do was do that. And boom, now I'm getting information. Now I'm getting information on Indianapolis Colts. Now I'm getting information on motherfuckers in my division, or anybody when I was
but
playing for the Titans. She
how much
she was
information can
I
she
don't know
actually get?
enough. Like I don't
She's
know,
like
but
she
it's still
wasn't
a
even like
bad
a
look,
sideline
man.
reporter.
It's still a bad look. Like you can't be doing
Oh, it's
that.
terrible.
That's a
It's
terrible look.
uh-huh.
And on top of that, they both married. So he
Yeah,
had been
especially
married
when you
for
guys
a
are
very long
married.
time.
Yeah, it's they're they're insinuating that Vrabel's wife may have been, in the know, but
Oh,
I don't know. I think that Buddy is getting blindsided, and I highly doubt that he knew about his pregnant
he for sure.
wife
He for sure
on
didn't
a
know about it.
vacation with Mike Vrabel.
Especially when she said, "I'm going for work."
That raises so many questions, and if he didn't name that boy Mike, then there's a big problem as
And you
well.
know that man did not name that kid Mike. He agreed on it, but that wasn't one of his first choices. Yeah, let's name
That's
him
what I'm
Michael.
saying.
Michael's such a great
Yeah,
name, Michael. Like I can see that kind how that conversation.
boy, that's terrible.
Yeah, I know he's looking at that kid like right now because that's awful. That's an awful feeling, an awful situation.
And I'm sure that she feels terrible because she's going to lose. She's lost her job, and she's going to um,
She don't feel
possibly lose
terrible.
her marriage.
She does not feel
Uh,
terrible. I don't think she cares about losing her marriage. I don't. I don't think she feels terrible. I don't think only thing that she feels bad about is getting caught and outed like this because now it's a bad look on her. But overall,
yeah,
she don't feel terrible. You can tell because she got on. She got every test she got. She was talking crazy about her husband. She clearly
and
didn't like this dude.
that's the thing. It's like all the attention you brought to the situation was off of you talking crazy about your husband
Yeah.
from way back then, and then people start, they start putting everything together. Oh, they're always together. They're spotted here, spotted there, spotted there. And she talks like this about her husband. And oh, matter of fact, look at her. She had to be about 7 months pregnant on a vacation with
On a vacation, getting a Titanic
Mike
on.
Vrabel.
They out there
Mm-hmm.
getting their Titanic on the boat. The hell are
Wild.
you doing on a boat? 7 months
Wild
pregnant.
work.
I mean, there ain't no wrong. If you want to do that. But
Either way you look at it, it's terrible.
crazy.
Whether that's his child, love child, you guys know it, and you guys are meeting up together, whatever, or that's not Mike Vrabel's child, and he's still
Yeah.
roommating with your child. That's crazy. Womb mating. That's fucked off.
That's crazy. If Mike
That's
Vrabel,
man.
my old boy, if he doing that, WILD, wild. That's nuts. That's actually nuts.
Oh, it was nuts.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Damn, if his wife knew about that too, she's stupid. Like,
Oh,
yeah, no,
man, listen.
either that or she doing the same shit. Gotta be. They must be swingers, because that's crazy.
Oh no, man. But I know that the saga continues, man. I mean, it seems like there's people, and this was TMZ, who dropped that bomb. But it seems like there's people who have information, and it's just being leaked, and that's what makes it feel like it's one of the spouses or something. Like, damn,
They said that
timely
the husband
information
had a
is just
spy on her, but they come to find out that it wasn't the husband. It was just some random person who saw them and was like, "Oh, that don't look right." So yeah,
I mean,
they out there moving like couples on cheaters. That's how you get caught on
yeah.
cheaters. That's how you
Oh,
get caught on the boat. And Joey Greco or whoever the dude is now pull up on you with the spouse. Like, hi, I'm such and such with cheaters. Do you know who this is? And there ain't nowhere for you to run. That's how Joey Greco got stabbed. They pulled up on
that
somebody
sure is on a boat, on a fucking boat. Got his ass.
Shit,
Yep.
that was that
Mm-hmm.
that was funny. That was fucking
It's not funny, but shit. I mean,
yeah. So
you
that they moving like cheaters. That's crazy. That is
ain't
actually
no
crazy.
moving like. That's
Well, they
worse. I mean,
yeah
that's some of the worst shit ever.
yeah.
You know,
That is
some of the
act.
shit getting.
That's like top 5 worst things. And dude's experiencing. He experienced like 2 or 3 of them. My wife publicly shaming me. Like damn. He should have
Yeah,
known again. I'm gonna say it from the first video where she didn't want to kiss him at the wedding. He should have known what time it was.
that was crazy.
That from that
And she
point
called
on,
her
it was
husband
just,
average. I would like to see her rate a picture of Mike Vrabel.
I think she's
I'm
done
sure
more
she
than
wouldn't
rape. I
say he
think
was
she's done
average.
more. I think she's done more than rape pictures of Mike Vrabel. So
Um,
we don't. I don't feel like we need a rating from her. We already know what her rating is of Mike Vrabel. She named her son after this nigga.
allegedly, another one.
It wasn't after Michael Jackson.
No, I'm.
So
I don't know, man. I just know that moving real wild, and the video is from like literally the boy is like 5 years old now.
so 5 years ago.
So
Well, it
no, 6 years
there.
ago. Yeah, it's like
Started
six
there.
years ago, and so
Because she got married in 2020, so
it's
it's
all
been
bad.
6 years of craziness. She must have some snatchback or something, because that's wild.
Man, listen, stop. Snatch back my ass. He pregnant. Listen, everybody that had you pregnant coochie is different, but he is wild for messing with if that wasn't
Yeah,
his
but
pregnant coochie.
it's extra different when it's not your pregnant
That's
pussy.
I know. I know.
It's
That's why I
extra
said it.
different. Now it's like, oh, you got a fetish type shit. Like, that's weird. Like, what? Like, how you get here? How we get here?
But
So, yeah, that's weird. If you're just like, that's weird.
that's very yeah.
Because you got to think this nigga had been fucking her for the whole duration of her being pregnant, clearly. So, yeah, that's abnormal. That's abnormal,
That's
but I'm
what
sorry.
makes you think is that little Mike.
It's for sure Mike Jr.
That's
Dang.
fucked
So
up.
if it comes out to find out that it's his kid, is he going to immediately be Junior? Like that's, or is he just going to still be Mike? Like that's. See, I couldn't have been a reporter. A reporter. I'd be asking him type of questions to him, like, so is that your son or not? Because his name is Mike. Your name is Mike. It's clicking. Is that your
Mike,
Junior?
Mike Jr.
Don't let a baby picture surface of him up in a Tennessee Titan jersey onesie.
But what's gonna happen is if they do go through with all that and it does come to find out that it's Vrabel's son, they already knew that.
She
That's
already.
why it's such a
Well, he
big.
and her already knew that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's such a big question. Like, damn, why were you pregnant on a vacation with Mike Vrabel? Hmm.
So it's like they was
Things that
probably
make
having
you
all
go,
they were probably having all kind of prayer. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this loser soon. It's gonna be your kid. I'm sure that conversation was had on that boat. That's crazy.
allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yeah, man,
probably.
y'all let us know what y'all think, man. This is part 3, and you best believe if
If that baby comes
somehow
out to
some
not be
other
kids, it's
video
definitely
or
gonna be part 4. I'm sure. Just wait till next week. I'm sure. Just wait a few days. That's what we just been. We ain't been waiting for it. It's just been popping up. Like it just pops up.
when I
So
saw the video of her pregnant and him escorting her in and out of the, I couldn't believe it.
I could because she seems like that type of person. Now I'm starting to
That's
question what kind of party she was doing in Miami that one time. She said she didn't want to tell her husband about the kind of party she was doing.
you remember in part 2, um, I was like, I don't know why she, left her job. She should have kept going and shit, but I actually see why now. I mean,
She was gonna
I
get
said
popular.
unless they were gonna find some shit, and there was some shit to be found.
That's why she went out like that. She like,
So she resigned. Yeah,
I'm finna fire myself for y'all fire me. Fuck y'all, basically. So I'm not gonna stand here. I'm not gonna stay here and hear this shit. Basically, that's what she said. So yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think, man. We on part 3 now. Do y'all think it'll be a part 4? My guess is yes.
I concur.